What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about 15 pictures that prove the UK is like no other country. So, as Americans, there are so many things about the UK that we do not know about. So today, I want to take a look at 15 pictures that show how unique British culture is. So let's take a look here, starting with riots in Bath, UK. So it's a guy talking to the police. He has a sign. His sign says, "Actually, I quite like the police." Wow. As long as they don't suppress the legitimate protests of the people. This is the most eloquent protest I've ever seen in my life. Are all British riots this like eloquent and peaceful and well spoken? This is amazing. This guy actually made a little sign. He actually quite likes the police as long as they don't suppress protests. I wish riots in America were like this. This is the most polite protest I've ever seen. Very, very British. Very funny, too. That's amazing. This is a UK double-decker bus racing? What? This is a thing? Well, it must be a thing. I'm seeing it in front of my eyes. I just don't believe it. What? This is amazing. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. What? A how? I hope these are like double-decker bus drivers that just normally like do public transportation and they get a chance to show off their skills. This is somehow so slow but so mesmerizing. What the heck? This goes on for quite a while. Double I've never seen a double-decker bus in the United States. I'm sure we have them somewhere in some city, but I know these are common, I think, in like London and maybe other British cities. I just didn't know that you could race them. That's fantastic. Okay. This is in London, UK. All Americans must be accompanied by an adult. Okay. All right. Moving on. What is this? What? How? This is supposed to be pictures about the UK. How did this American joke get in here? I mean, it kind of also has to do with the UK. Is this really what dining establishments in the UK think of us? All Americans must be accompanied by an adult. All right. Okay. Can't say I blame you. All right. Are you kidding me? All right. Now, moving on. My significant other and family-in-law seem to think tinned tomatoes and mash is a normal UK meal. Tinned tomatoes and mashed potatoes? I disagree so much. What are your thoughts? What on earth is this? They call it a monstrosity. I'm inclined to agree. It's just canned tomatoes on mashed potatoes? On mash. It just looks wet and cold. Oh, thinking about the clammy cold. Is this good? Does the taste make up for this? Is this even a normal UK meal, or is this made up? I think that's the question. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's move along. Okay, enough of that. This knife amnesty box in my town for people to drop off their weapons. Hashtag bin the knife. This is a knife amnesty box. put your machete or sword in here. What? Is this a thing in the UK? Are knives or swords that much of an issue that you need a special box? Like, I've seen this for drugs in America. Drop your drugs off. If you're joining the military, there's a amnesty box before you go to basic training. Drop your drugs or contraband in here and you won't get in trouble. In the UK, you have boxes for knives. Is it that much of a concern? I didn't know about this. Okay. Really? Interesting. All right. This is accessing an underground fire hydrant in the UK. Underground? Oh, this is a video. Your fire hydrants are underground? Oh my God, there's a fire going on. This seems a little convoluted. Like, this is taking a while. There's an active fire happening in the background. So there's fire hydrants underground in the UK? You actually have to dig up. You have to dig a hole to get to the water? I'm not sure this is the best process. It doesn't seem that quick. In the United States, all of our fire hydrants are above ground. I thought the UK had above ground fire hydrants. I just thought they looked different. You have underground fire hydrants? I don't know how I feel about this. This video has been going for a minute and they're not even done yet. Okay, it's a minute and a half and then they get the water hooked up. I don't know how I feel about this. Is this a common thing in the UK? Their house burned down. Their house burned down by the time they got this thing going. I don't know. I don't know about that. Huh. What else do we have here? The new Prime Minister of the UK. This is from 6 years ago. This is the new Prime Minister of the UK. This is Boris Johnson, right? I mean, to be fair, don't we all look like this when swinging our tennis racket? Why does he have a wooden tennis racket from like the 60s? I got a lot of questions about this. I don't blame him for having tennis face. That's it, I'm sure there's pictures of like Trump swinging his golf club with this same exact expression, like swinging it like it's you freeze frame it. We're all going to be a little embarrassed. Police in the UK utilized a metal detector in order to tackle and deter knife possession? What is this? What is happening? What? Again with the knives. Again with the knives. This is a picture of police with a metal detector in the public road? Sidewalk? Pavement? I think that's what you call it. Not sidewalk. But there's a metal detector and a cop looking for knives again? What's with the knives? This is the second picture to reference these UK knives. Is this some kind of problem? This is from 2 years ago. I've never heard about all these knives in the UK. What's up with that? And it necessitates metal detectors in the streets? That's kind of extreme. Maybe feel free to leave a comment and give me some more clarity about that. Please, that'd be fantastic. Because I am confused. What the F is this? What is this? What the F is this? It's a bench, but it's the back of a bench. What? It's like the bench has a horn. It's like a tiny ladder. It's a work of art? No clue. Couldn't tell you. I don't know what technology you're onto in the UK, but what the hell is this? It's on the back of like a public bench? What is this for? You're not supposed to sit on that, are you? You'd slide right off. I could spend all day sitting here and trying to guess what this is. I don't know. I'm stumped. UK High Street nostalgia. High Street. What is High Street? But this is a bunch of different shops. It says, what is it? Woolworths? Blockbuster. We had Blockbuster. That's nostalgic for me. Blockbuster. Yeah, videos. Toys R Us. Yeah, we had that. Game Station? No Game Station. Is that like GameStop? Comet? What is this? Summerfield? Summerfield? I can barely see these. Dixon's Early Learning Center, C&A, Index, and Quick Save. Do British people out there, does this sound familiar to you? Woolworths, Game Station, Index, Quick Save? Never heard of these places. No idea. But I think this is like British store nostalgia, I'm guessing. Cool. It's amazing there's so many businesses that exist in the UK and just never existed in America. But, I suppose that does make some sense. Let's keep going. My view from my window, Manchester, UK. What? What? Huh? I've never seen backyards quite like this. Is this a regular neighborhood? In America, this would be apartments or condos. Why is everyone really likes their privacy in the UK? Everybody has a giant fence. The backyards are also very small. Very small. Everyone wants to be very private. No one wants to see each other. And everything is so tightly packed together. If these are houses, I've never seen houses this close together. Maybe this is like flats, apartments, condos. It still looks strange to me. Maybe it's particularly the big fences. You guys really like your privacy. Okay, fair enough. My friend living in the UK says that their grocery just added an American food section with the rest of the ethnic foods. America. This is amazing. This is amazing, right? In America, we have Asian food sections, Mexican food sections. We don't have British food sections, unfortunately. But in the UK, sometimes you have American sections. I did not know about this. This is so funny from my point of view. What do you have? You have A1 steak sauce. This is how you bottle America into a section. Pop Tarts. Oh yeah. Jif peanut butter, Lucky Charms, and a Reese's Puff cereal? I mean, those are pretty popular. Like, if it's funny how this is how you define American grocery store food. It's just Reese's Puff cereal, Reese's Cups. What's at the bottom there? Oreos. You got some like gravy or soup mixes. A lot of candy, all the American candy, Butterfinger, M&Ms, Nerds, Mike and Ike's, Hershey bars. Yep, that's good. That's fine. Pop Tarts and steak sauce. That's fun. We do like that stuff. All right. What is this? Oh my God. Statue in my hometown made from 100,000 knives removed from UK streets. What is going on here? What is happening? Somebody explain this to me. You got a statue made from all the knives? Why is there so many pictures with references to knives? This is from 3 years ago. Did something happen in the UK that I just missed out on? Something with like the knife apocalypse? You were dropping your knives off in boxes. Who has all these knives? You still need knives at home to cut your food. Like, you can't just give them all up. But seriously, I don't think this is a joke. Is there like stabbings or knife crime? I guess that's better than gun crime that we have in America. I mean, we have a gun problem. You have a knife problem, apparently. I guess that is better. In a weird way. So much so that you can take them all and make a statue. It's a cool statue. That's a badass statue, to be fair. Okay. I'm so confused. The council in Brighton, UK, have introduced bee bricks. Bee bricks to support habitats for bees in all the new buildings. What? No. No. Why? Why are you supporting the bees? Don't give the bees a habitat. Screw the bees. I hate bees. Wasps, bees, hornets, hate them. Oh man, those most annoying stinging insects. They sting, half of them sting you and then die. They're willing to kill themselves just to hurt you, cause you pain. That is devotion to annoying you. Um, I guess this is kind of wholesome. Rather than have them build nests in random areas, you just give them a dedicated bee brick. That's fine. I've never seen that before. That's a very interesting philosophy. And finally, we have moving to the UK in less than a month. My first roadblock seems to be that your UK money is too big for American wallets. What? Really? How how big is like physical UK paper money? The bills. Wow, if they're sticking up out of our wallets aren't that small. I didn't know. I know your money is different. I didn't know how thick, how tall it is. Interesting. Man, your money must be huge. It's kind of cool. It doesn't fit in our wallets. That's funny. That is extremely obscure. I'm sure many Americans have run into that problem, though, at the last minute going to the UK. And they're like, wait, this doesn't fit. That's funny. Interesting one to end on, but this whole collection of pictures was interesting and, as I hoped, very informative about British culture. Also a bit confusing at times. That's okay. That's inevitable when learning about these things, but there's a lot of knives, some stores that I wasn't familiar with. But all in all, very educational and very interesting. I quite enjoyed this. So anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on any of these UK pictures. And please feel free to explain the context of any of these pictures that, as an American, I just didn't understand at all. So that'd be awesome. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to the UK and UK culture and seeing UK things I have never seen before, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching and see you next time.